Usually everyone tells you about hooks and changing your hooks, and you want to change your hooks and do that during the winter, but you know what? Seems like everyone's out fishing. I mean, there ain't nobody going to work, especially where I am. The ramp's full of people, and heck, I'm telling you, it's so packed. We've had to wait so long that I even had time to change hooks on a crankbait. But you should actually know parts of the hook that would actually be pretty helpful when it comes to, just knowing how you're going to set the hook, or even how a hook sets into a fish. So the first thing you're going to look, and I got out a great big hook to show you, is the eye of the hook is right there. Most eyes pretty much same, the common. And then it comes down to the shank, and the shank is the part that's right here that goes down, and that goes into the bend. And the bend of the hook is this section right there. You see it? Right there is the bend. That's how much space is in between there. That would be called the gap. And the gap's important because of the size of the fish that you're catching. You have to have a big enough gap to get around that lip, to get a bite, so this hook can stay inside there. So the bend goes around, that creates the gap, and then it comes up to the barb, and those are the little sections that stick out on the shank of the hook, and that's what actually keeps the hook embedded into the fish so it doesn't throw your bait off. And so then it also goes to a point, and the point's pretty cool because some points are super sharp and others are okay sharp, but some don't hold their the edge of the hook very good. And so what I did was I actually found some hooks by Daiichi, which is the world's sharpest hook. That's right, sharpest hook. This is the Daiichi one. Comes in a lot of different sizes, styles. There's Jimmy Houston on the package of that, but a lot of different styles of those. So death traps are black, and here's the one with Jimmy Houston is bleeding red. So a lot of people like putting the bleeding red hook on the very front section of their crankbait or of their hard bait, so that the fish will key in and tag and get right to that fish and eat it. And so black's very traditional, but they're super, super sharp. That actually tells you the anatomy of a hook and what size gap you're going to need to set that hook and keep it in a fish. Good stuff. Daiichi, they have their own website. Check it out. They got all different styles and sizes. Super sharp, world's sharpest hook, which is cool. I'm going to put some on my crankbaits. Go out there, change your hooks. This is a great time to do it.